What's up, guys? It's your boy the Fice, back at it with another video. But before we get it started, if it's your first time here, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. Come follow us on Twitch, we stream live there, as well as on YouTube. Come join us on Discord, there's so many cool people there. Come be part of the family, you won't regret it. Also, guys, we don't have YouTube monetization, unfortunately, so if you did want to support the channel financially, check out that YouTube description below. We have a Patreon link, but we do have an Etsy storefront where we have coffee mugs and t-shirts, so you'll get something cool out of it, but you'll also be supporting the channel so we can continue to do these amazing things. Let's get into this content, guys. So this video is, I'm actually really excited to show you guys this video. It's not only how to unlock the 5th secret boss, it's also beating them. There has been no videos of showing how to beat them and all that stuff, so I'm gonna eventually, I did a playthrough on it. I'm gonna disable my camera and all that stuff so you guys could actually see some things, and I'm actually gonna do some voiceover so you guys can get the idea of what we've done. But before we actually do that, I actually did it with the warrior, and I want to talk about just the supplies. If you haven't seen my warrior guide, definitely be sure to check it out. You'll definitely get a really good thing about it. But the main things or items I want to say that are really important when it comes to the boss is definitely old painting to reduce the damage, to increase the damage done to the boss, as well as retaliation is pretty nice just because they're going to be hitting you multiple times, so they're going to be doing a lot of damage. And the really strong one that I wish I had so many more of is this Count's Chair, where you get +1 vampirism from it. It's gonna help you a lot with the warrior, especially when I'm gonna explain while we're going through the process in this video. So definitely, guys, be sure to check this out. I'm gonna discuss how you get to unlock the secret boss, but then I also show you how to beat him. So let's get into it, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, guys, so we're going to talk about this really quick. I'm just going to talk about the stats really quick before we get into the other stuff. So our vampirism is at 69%. We try to get it as high as we could, and like I said, the items are going to really help you with there if you got those vampire count chairs. And then our attack speed is at 408. One of our skills for the potions on usage that helped us early on when we were facing the armored monsters from the Smith's Forge. Those are going to be the toughest things, but you're going to be able to use that Smith Forge buff to do the 20% damage reduction, so it's really good to have that. Now, to unlock the boss, you have to use 5 buildings to basically touch a specific tile with its aura. So all the buildings that have auras are, a perfect example is the beacon, or the lighthouse, the temporal beacon, the vampire mansion, Hungry Grove. All those are essentially the ones that have the aura or the box aura around them is what you use to basically get one tile getting hit by all 5 buildings. When you do that, you get a lightning effect, as you see right over there right now while we're fighting. Now that you have that effect happening, all you need to use is use an Oblivion card on top of it to cause a dimension rift to break it. So I'm gonna clearly, like during this video, you're gonna see I'm gonna start hovering over some of the buildings that I put together to basically give that, you know, so you can kind of see the aura that it's touching that specific lightning area. After that, you just use the Oblivion card, and that's pretty much it. So now you see here, like, that was the Smith's Forge, that's the treasury one, that's the Hungry Grove, which I'm going to talk about again, that's the Vampire Castle, that's the Temporal Beacon, and then also the Beacon. So all those are hitting that one tile right there. So now we're going to use an Oblivion card, and it's going to cause this rift. Now, Hungry Grove is going to be super useful here, guys, because if you put a grove next to like a forest, and if you haven't seen my advanced combination, and then you destroy that forest, or you can use like a grove to place it next to it, it becomes a Hungry Grove. And when it becomes a Hungry Grove, when creatures are at 20% health, they die. And that is, and because it kills them so quickly, it is really awesome because you're basically eliminating the amount of HP, in this case multiple enemy bosses, by 20% each time. So it's like 2, 4, 6, 8, you know what I'm saying? If you're facing 4 enemies, you're dropping them by 80% essentially their health if you do it like cumulative. But But yeah, so I attached all those buildings. The next piece I do want to mention, guys, which is a very advanced technique that people have not seen, is that if you see our leveling right now, we are leveled up, but I'm intentionally not using it. The reason I'm not using it is because the next one that we're going to use is actually an armor benefit. And what happens in this game when you put the point down is that you instantly use it. So if you were in a battle and you had if you had the AoE buff where every time the sun hits you do the AoE damage attack, if you spec'd into that item you would instantly do the attack. So it's the same thing as if you would use the armor. So I'm gonna actually save that talent point until we fight the boss, and I'm gonna wait for our health to be in a very dangerous scenario, use the talent point to give me the armor so we can heal back up. It's a really little nifty trick that's advanced that a lot of people don't know about that they can do. And I saw this and I'm like, you know what, I should really share this knowledge because it's very useful. We don't die at all during this run, and you're gonna see this right now. It's gonna be super exciting to kind of show you that. Right now I'm just kind of going through the gear to see what's gonna be beneficial, but I really try to stay as high as I can on the vampirism. So that's why right now, like, I'm looking through the armor and I'm like, I don't know if I should shift it. I don't think it's gonna be a good choice. So it's kind of like I make that choice of like, if I'm getting defense, yes, awesome, but if I'm sacrificing vampirism, I can't. So it's kind of like in this, what you saw here was I was making the judgment call because I was seeing the stats actually go higher but being swapped around based on the items. So that's why I kind of actually did the swapping on that. So now we're just going to be going through the motions of this, and as you kind of see, like, I have the tiles set up where I'm getting double EXP because the suburbs are next to a river, so I'm getting around 35% bonus EXP. As you can see, like, the EXP bar, it's at 93,000 the next time to level. So I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna, at this point now, I'm just gonna start replacing the suburbs with actual forest and thickets if I can. But I'm kind of concerned that if I do place one, that a wooden village is gonna happen. So I'm kind of like waiting to see if I could get an Oblivion card to potentially do it, just in case, worst case scenario, that happens. So yeah, I'm just going through the motions now. We're gonna see what happens here, and then we're gonna kind of just go forward for it. I was really happy how this warrior actually turned out. Like how, like I spent, I'm trying to remember, I think I spent like maybe two hours, maybe like 2 hours getting this build ready so I could actually do this video and show you guys. It was, that's the thing with Loop Hero. Loop Hero, like, you grind in this game. Like, one loop run it can go as far as like a League of Legends match or something like that. You know what I mean? Like a 40-minute match. Like, Jesus, it could go for a very long time. So as you see here, the important traits that matter, guys, is going to be the 2 armored ones, and the potion one definitely helped me out a lot. The one where every time you use a potion, you do 1.5 more damage. We got that earlier on, and like I said, this armored creature that we're about to face, he's the one that was giving the problem. So he would always make me use a potion, so my damage would increase. Besides that, no other enemies did. But I did like the benefits I did get from this, guys. So that's the important part. We're almost there, guys. We're just doing it. Just kind of assessing. And here is the boss fight. And hello again. What truth are you looking for? I got a lot of new questions. Okay, let's just have another fight instead. And as you see, I'm doing AoE damage, but I'm looking at my health waiting to use the talent point right now, guys. I'm being very cautious. So it's like, we're still doing it. We're about to kill the first person. And it's like, it's weird because like you kill the first person, now like our damage is starting to drain a bit. So once I saw that, I'm like, you know what? Start using the talent point. Now we get the armor. So now we're just going again against them, just fighting and just trying to take them out. But it's crazy, the more you fight them, it seems like, yo, why are they doing more damage all of a sudden? So you see the Hungry Grove, how when they're at 20% and they're almost about to die, it just takes them. Like, it reduces their health by so much. Right there, I'm just showing that his health is like at 9,000. And then there we go. We beat it. Was this foreseen? We did leave some backdoors. Everything is fair. And this is how I was able to beat the secret hidden boss, guys. I'll do another guide in regards to the Frog King, which is another one. But I was so excited that I was able to accomplish this with you guys. And then this is the secret ending. That looks like the eyes for the Frog King. So that looks very interesting. So I'm super excited to see us fight the Frog King, guys. I'll try to do that as soon as I can. But this secret boss was definitely was a challenge, and I kind of wanted to show you how I did it and some of like the little tricks that you can do to kind of do it. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, if this is your first time here and you're watching from YouTube, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you ever come to Twitch, definitely be sure to hit that follow button. Come join us on Discord. The link is below in the YouTube description. Also, last but not least, I want to say major shout outs to the sponsors. If you guys also wanted to financially support the stream, definitely be sure to check out that YouTube description below. There is a Patreon link. And if you can't support financially, don't worry, guys. There's other ways you can actually show support. That's getting the word out, sharing the content, letting friends and loved ones know about this this channel. Tell them to come and hang out. Come join us on Discord. You will not regret it. It's the best community / family ever. It says it right there on the freaking board. Yo, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you guys next time. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next, what you think about the video, and so on. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.